Aaron Dillon here, Managing Director of AG Dillon & Co. Here is April 11, 2025 pre-IPO stock secondary market update. Thinking Machines Lab, an AI model company founded by ex-OpenAI CTO Mira Murati, is reportedly targeting a $2 billion seed round, which would be among the largest seed rounds in tech history and would value the company at $10 billion plus, up from the previous $9 billion valuation during its earlier $1 billion target raise. The startup, launched in February of 2025, has no revenue or product, but boasts a leadership roster of former OpenAI heavyweights, including CTO Barrett Zoff, Chief Scientist John Schulman, and advisors Bob McGrew and Alec Radford. Its goal is to build multimodal, customizable AI models with advanced reasoning targeting domains like science and programming. Despite its stealth mode and early stage, Thinking Machines is leveraging its elite team and frontier AI ambitions to justify the massive raise, which will help fund compute infrastructure and an open source initiative focused on AI safety. ByteDance, the Chinese social media company and parent of TikTok, posted $155 billion in revenue in 2024, up 29% year over year from $120 billion in 2023, which itself jumped 50% from $80 billion in 2022. International revenue surged 63% to $39 billion, now accounting for 25% of total sales, while net profit reached $33 billion. TikTok's global expansion offset weakening domestic demand on Douyin due to China's economic slowdown. ByteDance's valuation is split. Top investors valued at over $400 billion, while internal share buybacks are happening at $312 billion valuation. The company is under U.S. pressure to divest TikTok U.S., once valued at $60 billion, with buyers like Amazon and AppLovin showing interest. I don't think it's going to go that high when it's all said and done. ByteDance is betting on generative AI with its Daobao chatbot gaining traction and new tools in development across video, code, and media. Anysphere, the company behind AI coding assistant Cursor, is now generating $200 million in annual recurring revenue. That's a 4x increase from a $50 million ARR in November of 2024. The company is in talks with investors like Excel, Thrive, and Andreessen Horowitz for a funding round that could value it at $10 billion. With a team of 50 employees, Anysphere reports a 250% net revenue retention rate for users who joined in March of 2024, well above the 115% benchmark considered excellent. Cursor's rapid growth is driven by users abandoning legacy tools like GitHub Copilot in favor of Anysphere's more intuitive, AI-driven, code-based integration. Nuro, an autonomous driving company, raised $106 million in Series E round, bringing total funding to $2.2 billion and setting a new valuation of $6 billion. That's 30% lower than its $8.6 billion valuation in 2021. The round, led by institutional backers like T. Rowe Price, Tiger Global, and Greylock, supports Nuro's pivot from owning delivery robot fleets to licensing its software and sensor tech to car makers. Nuro's operational runway extended from 1.5 to 3.5 years in 2023 and 24 due to AI and advancements, and this round stretches it even further, backing expansion plans through 2027. Its level 4 autonomy and partnerships with Uber and Toyota position it against rivals like Wave in the race to power future driverless vehicles. Base Power, a household battery company, raised $200 million in a Series B round as it gears up for national expansion. The company, backed by Addition, Andreessen Horowitz, Lightspeed, Thrive, Valor, Altimer, Terrain, and Trust, is now one of the largest residential battery fleets in Texas, with 10 megawatt hours installed as of March and a target of 100 megawatt hours by summer of 2025. Its batteries at 25 or 50 kilowatt hours cost just $595 to $995 up front, compared to $15,000 for a Tesla Powerwall, and requires a 3-year power commitment at 9 cents per kilowatt hour plus $225 to $345 in annual fees. Customers help balance the Texas grid by allowing Base to draw on stored power during high demand periods. The company employs talent from Tesla, SpaceX, Anduril, including Tesla's former battery manufacturing director, and plans to use the new capital to open its first U.S. battery factory reducing reliance on imports and extending reach beyond Houston, Dallas, and Austin. Anthropic, an AI large language model company, is launching a new premium subscription tier for its Claude chatbot called Claude Max, priced at $100 or $200 per month, offering 5x to 20x more usage, respectively, compared to its existing $18 per month Claude Pro plan, which allows at least 45 messages per 5 hours. The new Max plan includes priority access, larger responses, and early access to features and models like Claude 3.7 Sonnet, which mimics human reasoning. This follows a $3.5 billion funding round in March that valued Anthropic at $61.5 billion, making it one of the world's most valuable startups. The pricing mirrors OpenAI's $200 per month ChatGPT Pro tier, which helped boost OpenAI's annualized revenue by $300 million shortly after launch. Anthropic has not disclosed its Claude subscription figures, but it is exploring new revenue streams like Claude for education and may offer even higher price plans in the future. Anthropic has a $67.7 billion secondary market valuation. That's up 10% versus that March 2025 round that we discussed. Ripple, the cryptocurrency payments and blockchain company, is acquiring prime brokerage Hidden Road for $1.25 billion, aiming to expand adoption of its Ripple USD stablecoin and XRP ledger blockchain. Founded in 2018 by Mark Ash, X.72, Hidden Road has raised capital from Citadel Securities, Coinbase, and Ripple. The acquisition positions Hidden Road to become the largest non-bank prime broker, offering institutional client services like leverage, trade execution, and counterparty risk coverage, a model that has gained traction after FTX's collapse. Hidden Road will now accept Ripple USD as collateral and use XRP ledger for post-trade settlement, while Ripple leverages its cash reserves to increase ecosystem usage among hedge funds and institutional traders. Ripple has a $15 billion secondary market valuation. Canva, the AI graphic design software company, unveiled a new suite of generative AI tools. Canva now serves over 230 million monthly active users, generates $3 billion in annualized revenue, and holds over 2,000 plus enterprise contracts with clients like Airbnb and the New York Stock Exchange. Its new Canva AI features include voice and text-based design edits, AI-powered app and website code generation, spreadsheet tools with automated insights, and magic charts. The platform's AI assistant also integrates with Anthropic and supports app creation via Canva code. Canva offers AI-enhanced photo editing and background tools to rival Adobe's Firefly, Photoshop, and Lightroom. With plans to reach 1 billion users, Canva recently hired Zoom's former CFO, Kelly Steckelberg, and continues expanding its enterprise product suite. Canva has a $37.9 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 46% versus its January 2024 round. The International Energy Agency, the IEA, projects that global power demand from data centers will double by 2030, driven largely by AI, with estimates ranging from 700 to 1,700 terawatt hours by 2035. In the US, data centers are expected to consume 8% of total electricity by 2030. That's up from 3% in 2022, with 40% of that demand met by gasoline. Globally, or natural gas, I should say, globally, 7,000 data centers now exist, up from 3,600 in 2015, with a combined capacity of 508 terawatts per year, projected to hit 1,580 terawatts per hour by 2034. That's a huge increase. That's equivalent to India's entire annual energy use. In Virginia, they got 94 data centers built since 2014 that use 4 gigawatts of power. New campuses could use multiple gigawatts, each equivalent to hundreds of thousands of homes. Microsoft's AI supercomputer already uses 14,400 NVIDIA H100 chips, each consuming 700 watts, and future systems could be 30x more powerful. In Ireland, data centers will consume 33% of national electricity by 2026, up from 18% in 2022, contributing to wholesale power prices 33% higher than the EU average. Goldman Sachs estimates that $50 billion in the US utility investments are needed to meet the AI-driven power surge, likely raising retail and wholesale electricity prices, increasing retail and wholesale electricity prices across the board. So I'm very bullish on all types of electricity, utilities, whether that's fossil fuels or renewable energies, including nuclear, and also data center plays. So if you need all this electricity, you're definitely, the data centers are driving it. They're going to need to build more data centers and put chips and run facilities on those from a real estate perspective. So these all kind of fall into that AI infrastructure play or picks or shovels play, and I'm very bullish on that sector. OpenAI, an AI large language model company, has begun rolling out a new memory feature in ChatGPT for Pro and Pro Plus subscribers. This feature, listed as referenced saved memories in settings, enables ChatGPT to recall previous conversations, personalizing responses across text, voice, and image generation. Unlike earlier versions, which required manual prompts to update memory, the new system is automatically enabled for users with prior memory settings active. Users can opt out or delete specific memories or use temporary chat to prevent data retention. Google introduced a similar memory tool in February of 2024 for its Gemini AI. OpenAI has not announced a launch timeframe for free tier users, stating that the focus remains on paid plans. OpenAI has a $316.7 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 5.6% versus its February-March 2025 round. Google is joining OpenAI in adopting Anthropic's Model Context Protocol, or MCP. It's a standard that enables AI models to connect with external data sources and execute tasks across business tools, content repositories, and app environments. Announced by Google DeepMind CEO Demis Hassabis on X, Gemini models and SDKs will support MCP, though no rollout timeline was given. MCP, now an emerging open standard, supports two-way communications between MCP servers, which are data sources, and MCP clients, which are apps and workflows. Since Anthropic open-sourced MCP, major platforms like Block, Apollo, Replit, Codium, and SourceGraph have integrated the protocol. The move signals growing industry convergence around interoperable AI agent infrastructure. So I believe MCP is going to be a very big deal, and it will help accelerate the adoption of AI agents by businesses and really drive home use cases for AI app businesses that offer AI agent solutions. So this is very good for investors. I think we're going to see massive adoption of AI agents. That's going to bring AI revenue models to the forefront. Safe Superintelligence, SSI, AI model company founded by former OpenAI co-founder Ilya Sutskever, is now using Google Cloud's TPU chips to power its R&D under a newly announced partnership, signaling a major cloud spend commitment. Just as a side note, TPUs were developed by Jonathan Ross, which is the CEO of Grok, GROQ. It's a semiconductor company in the pre-IPO stock space, so check out Grok. SSI, which launched in June of 2024, has raised $1 billion from Andreessen Horowitz, Sequoia, DST Global, and SV Angel, and has named Google Cloud as its primary computing provider, according to sources. This follows similar high-profile infrastructure deals like Google's October 2023 partnership with World Labs, founded by former Google AI chief Fei-Fei Li. As one of a handful of unicorn AI startups burning hundreds of millions of dollars annually in compute, SSI is focused solely on developing safe, super intelligent AI with no other products or partnerships disclosed to date. Okay, that's it for me this week. Thanks, and see you guys next week.